here. There we go. Came right back. There we go. All right, hold on. So what happened there on that rack? Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I lost video there. I'm going to have to throw that rack out, guys. I'm going to have to throw that rack out. So whatever happened on rack 3, we're going to have to re-rack rack 3. So since he's back live, we'll just have him do it now. But I am throwing out rack 3. I completely lost video, so I'm going to have to throw out rack 3. If I lose video, we absolutely have to do that. We didn't lose stream, but we lost video. So we're going to have to throw out rack 3, and we're going to start from rack 3 right here because we weren't able to see it happen. So we're going to make sure we see it happen. So we're good to go. I'll keep track of it. I'll let him know as soon as he writes me back. We'll make sure they know. But we are throwing out rack 3. I'm going to start that rack again as of right now. So this is the break of rack 3. Normally, if I can't get it back in seconds like that came back, we would just go ahead and move on and let him finish racks 3, 4, and 5 at the end of the round. But since it came back so quick, we're just going to go ahead and roll with it. Not a bad shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 3-point rack going here. Let's see what he does with it. Again, guys, I do see some emails coming in and a few messages. I will get to them as I get to them, but I won't forget about you guys. I will get back to all comments, all messages online, and everything. Oh, and he's gonna scratch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2-point rack. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7, 8, 9. So that's a 2-point rack. Actually, sorry, not a 3-point rack. 2-point rack minus 1. So that's gonna be a 1-point rack minus the scratch. So a 1-point rack. 1-point rack. So that's gonna get him up to 6. Going into round 4. Let's see what happens. He's got 20 more points out there to make up. So let's see what happens. Let's see what he pulls out here. See what happens. For some reason, it always comes down to that last rack. I mean, literally, it's crazy. It's almost every time it comes down to that last rack. It sometimes amazes me. Again, we're about halfway through round 1. Hopefully, this thing will be smooth and we won't have any major issues. We've got through the first two pretty decently. We've had a few, stream issues, but other than that, I think we've been okay. I'm hoping that we can keep it that way, and not have any problems. So, not a bad shot. That'll work. Not a bad shot either. That'll work. That'll get him a leave on that 4 ball. Play it right and get in the open for the 6. Looks like a pretty good run out right here. Again, I can't see that angle on that 4, but it looks like he has it. Yep, there it is. Might have made it tough on the 6. Let's see what he does. You got to think about it a second. Wow. Wow. Wow moment. I'll have instant replay soon. That's a wow moment. When I get that instant replay, that would have made it. Nice shot. Very nice shot. That's how you gain points in this game. Get it done. Make some good shots. Add up some point totals. There we go. Not a bad lie. Not a bad lie. That was an amazing shot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Candace. Blew me away. What a shot. Yeah, that was a phenomenal shot. Oh, man. I'm sad for you. 7-point rack. That'll still help a lot, man. That'll still help a lot. 7-point rack. 7-point rack. That'll hurt a little bit there, but hey, that'll get you up to 13. Going into that final rack. Let's see what you can pull off, man. Not a bad shot. That was a good shot. As soon as I get that instant replay, I'm going to be putting that thing back on there. What's up, Paul? Good to see you, boy. How you been, brother? I'll be back in the city soon. We'll be up there. We got to get us a brothers pool league going again, man. Get back in the game like we were. I miss all you guys. Let's see what Jesse can do here. He's got a shot to, you never know. You still got 5 players left or 4 players left after Jesse. I mean, that was an amazing shot. Oh, Sanders jumping into the thing. BBQ for sure, man. For sure. Get all the kids together. All right, Jess. Rack 5. Let's see what he does. Jesse out of Colorado. Again, decent lie, decent break. Two dropped on that one. Oh, man, that's going to hurt early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2-point rack to finish it up for Jesse. 2-point rack to finish it up for Jesse. John's up next. That's going to get him up to 15. It's going to get them up to 15. I'm going to reset the rack here. And John is now up out of Colorado. So let's see what Johnny can do. He's going to rack them on up here. I'm actually going to run for a quick second and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere, guys. Even talking. That's what it was. Sorry, guys. My fault. Turn the mic back on. That was my fault. I had it off there. So excuse me, guys, for that. I'm sorry. And I actually may have just changed the view on you guys there for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2-point rack to start for Johnny. 2-point rack to start for Johnny. That's going to move him on to rack 2. Yeah, I need a Red Bull. A Red Bull would just have me going more. I've got like 1,000 buttons back here trying to get it going. And you know, mess with the audios and the zooms and, you know, the radio, a little bit of everything going on. So we're doing all right. I got plenty of soda right here. Them energy drinks ain't good for you, even though I love them. So here goes John, breaking rack 2. What up, Roberta? Been a long time. But like I was saying earlier, we're coming back to the city, bring the kids back up, get everybody back together. So we'll be back in the city with all our family, and hopefully we can enjoy that. That's what our family does. We enjoy things. So it's pretty fun. So Johnny's got himself a little bit of a cluster here, but some small ball might go a long way. Johnny's moving a little quick here. Let's see what he's going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 balls down. Oh! Got it in there. Again, I can't see the angle, but it looks like it may be there. May be there. Looks tight, though. Let's see if he pulls it. Look at that. That's what you call some luck right there, but we'll take it, huh? So you can pop that bad boy in the side, take it off the bottom rail down there, come back, or the top rail, bring it back down. Jesus, that sucks. So 1, 2, 3, so that's a 6-point rack, so we'll call it a 5-point rack. So 5-point rack with the scratch, and that'll get him up to 7 going into rack 3. Oops. That'll get him into 7 going into rack 3. Let's see what happens here. 7 points going into rack 3. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. So again, guys, if anybody's just tuning in or you're catching this video of the 4 or 5 that's posted for some reason, I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to get the rules and inquiries, please email us at mancaveq@gmail.com. It's up here on the screen on the scoreboard, or you can also DM Man Cave Q's Facebook page, and we'll get you guys the rules and entry forms. Our website should be launching here in about 5 days. Once that's launched, you'll be able to do all your online registration and stuff there. We'll stream there as well as Facebook and YouTube. Again, we're working on setting up the system a little bit better. I got some things on order coming in. Once they get here, we'll be fixing up some of the stuff, like with the mic and stuff. I'll be able to control that right in front of me. Trying to make this a little easier for me. So we're going to get it dialed in. So just give us some time. Let's see what John does here. He's breaking on rack 3 right now. Oh, he broke on rack 3. Let's see what he does. Excuse me. Not a bad shot. Good English. Brought it back. Can drop that 3 in the side. May be able to fit that 4 in the corner. I can't tell. We'll see how it plays off there. Thank you, Sandra. I'm trying. I wasn't born to be a host, but I'm definitely trying to figure it out. I know the game, so that helps. Excuse me. Keep grabbing the beard, but it's itching. I usually have it shaved, and I haven't got to that lately, so it is what it is. So he must have thought he could fit that 4 in that corner. I couldn't see it. It looked like it was close. Nice finesse shot, and he got it. Played it off the corner there. Good shot. I don't know, though. That 5's a little farther over. I don't know if he can get that one in there. We'll see. Oh, he tried. So that's going to give him a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4-ball rack. 4-ball rack. Excuse me. That'll get him up to 11. Going into rack 4. See what happens here. 11 going into rack 4. Again, with this game, it is a random rack. So the 1 and 9, obviously standard placement, but it's a random rack. There's no rule to that. So just so you know. We do also have a upcoming tournament on, I believe it's scheduled for Saturday or Tuesday. There's a 9-foot tournament on Tuesday, and then on Saturday evening, I'm still thinking about planning a 7-foot tournament. We're trying to figure out the details right now. I've got some players that are lined up for that. I'm just trying to figure that out and make sure my schedule works with it. But other than that, for sure, Tuesday we have a 9-foot tournament coming up. And yes, you can jump as long as it's a correct jump from the top of the ball. No bottom jumping and stuff like that. But yeah, as long as it's a correct jump, you can jump. But yeah, so Tuesday, for sure, we are running a 9-foot tournament. And that is there is an event posted on Facebook for that. If you guys have a 9-foot table, want to get into it, jump into it, reserve a spot, get me your information, get me an entry form, or ask for it, and I'll get it over to you. And I'll get you that. But that'll be a 9-foot tournament. And basically what we're planning on is, for now, I'm thinking Thursdays will be our 8-foot tournaments for sure. I'm thinking Tuesdays will be 9-footers, and maybe Saturdays 7-footers. I'm trying to figure out a little schedule for that, and then some one-on-ones in between and some stuff like that. He got that 8-ball to go. What a shot. So that's going to be a 5-point rack. 5-point rack. That's going to get him up to 16 going into his final rack. 16 going into the final rack for John in round 1. Let's see what happens here. After Ted, we've got, or after John, we've got Ted coming up. And a lot of the stuff I've gone over, guys, I'll go over again. We still got the second round and final round. You know, as the viewers grow or go down or up or whatever more come in, I'll definitely be going over these things again. But yeah, we do have that 9-foot tournament coming up, so keep your eyes peeled. Watch the Facebook page. I'm going to be posting a lot. Again, our website's about to go up, so we're going to make this entry stuff a lot easier, so that's coming. So just keep your eyes peeled. Watch the site. Again, guys, just work with us here. It's going to continue to grow and get a lot better. So he scratches off the break there. That's going to get him back down to 15. Let's see what he does on this table. Let's see if he can catch us up here. Mike is actually playing in this tournament. Mike Malo. He's playing last today. We'll be getting them on here in just a bit. Once we get done with Ted, we'll get to them on the first round, or for the first round, and then we will set our second round roster, and we'll go from there. That's when it's going to get interesting. Who's going to play in that final? Final round's 10 racks. So, got to bring the A game there. You can make up a lot of points real quick in that final round. Your round points do not carry over, so it's a whole new round in the second round. Nice shot. Let's see what John does here. That's a tough angle in the side there. Got to really play this one slow. Got a slow roller. Nice shot. Nice shot, Johnny. If you guys are watching, please share. Share this to your friends. Get it out there. Nice shot. Nice shot. Yeah, share it. Get it out there to your friends, guys. Please share this. Share the following events. Like I said, we're really trying to push this hard. Get it out there. Get more people to know about it. Give you guys something to do during this quarantine. I know it sucks being stuck at home, but you know this is something to do, and give you something to watch. Tune in for a few hours. Start getting some favorite shooters, and not only that, but you'll start seeing some shooters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be a 4-point rack to finish it off for John. So that's going to get him up to 19. And next up is going to be Ted. Ted's out of Colorado. Ted hasn't played yet in this tournament. But he is up next. And best of luck to Ted. We haven't seen him play in a while, so let's see how he does. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Oh, shoot, now I don't even remember what I was saying, to be honest with you. I'm sure I'll come back to it. But basically, all right, let's see. Ted's ready to break. Let's see what he can put together. But anyway, so yeah, constantly working on this, getting this better, and you know, working on everything we can to get it better. So again, sharing to friends helps us out. It helps get it out there. You know, again, we're going to be playing multiple different tournaments. We're not just going to be doing the 9-ball points race. We're going to do some team tournaments, state versus state tournaments. I'm actually working with a few bars on setting up a bar league tournament. So there's some few things that we want to do here in the near future. So we're going to work something out. And here we go, Ted. Let's watch this game here. So drop one on the break. Again, if you guys, once we get this going, we will be starting to take inquiries for sponsors. If you guys, if you want to help us out, we do gladly accept donations. Venmo at ManCaveQ. That just helps us with the back end. There's a lot going on this back end. It takes a lot to throw this together. So, we're trying to make it as best we can and give you guys the best experience. So, just let us know if you guys have any recommendations. Ooh, ouch, he misses there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's going to be a 2-point rack for Ted to start. Going on to rack 2. 2-point rack for Ted. Going on to rack 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2-point rack. You got it wrong there. 2-point rack. 2-point rack going into round 2. But anyway, so, expect some big things from Man Cave Q tournaments. We're going to bring some stuff to the table. We're going to try and change this game, get some people that haven't got to play in years or don't get to play because they have kids and can't do the bar leagues. We're trying to get everybody involved, everyone around the world. So please let us know how things are going. If you guys have any recommendations, things you think we can do better, shoot me an email. Get it out to me. Yeah, I'm reviewing it right now. You guys are right. It is a 3-point rack. I was wrong. Yeah, the 9 went down. That's what I just... Uh-oh. Oops. What did I just do? Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys, if I messed it up there. That was a 3-point rack. My bad. Thank you guys for saving me there. But I do have replay, so I can check it. I can back it up a little bit. 1. We do encourage side betting in the chat. If anybody wants to side bet, pick a winner, pick somebody they want to roll with through the end, please do. Just be honest. If you guys are going to do side betting, be honest with each other. Do it right. Honesty is the key to this. We need guys to be real. But I do superly encourage side betting. Looks like Ted's moving right now. Nice. Nice shot. Oh, and he's going to miss there. That's a 5-point rack. 5-point rack for Ted. That's going to get him up to 8. Going into rack 3. Going into rack 3. Let's see what happens here. Again, guys, if you're watching, please share. Please share the heck out of this thing. Let's get it out there. Let's get people to see what we're doing. Get them in the chat. Again, once we get the website built up, we're going to have like a whole little side betting area for you guys to do it and do it legit. Put your money into a pot or something, and it instantly releases once there's a winner. We're working on programming it, so I've got a buddy of mine trying to build all this for us. So we're going to get it all together. It's going to be real cool. We'll make this simplified and easy. All right. Breaking rack 3 for Ted. Let's see what he does. I'm going to have to work on that camera a bit. And he's going to scratch on that break. So that's going to bring him back to 7. And we will just continue to play the rack. Look at that. That was a luck shot there, bro. But hey, sometimes you got to be lucky to get to the end. Precision. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 6. That's a 3-point rack. 3-point rack. 3-point rack. That's going to get him up to 10. It's going to get him up to 10. Going into rack 4. See what happens here. 20 points available, so he's got a max possible score of 30. Let's see what happens. It looks like as of right now, Joel has made it to the second round. Binding, well, actually, I don't think there's any way that that won't happen. So, looks like we've got one in, but who knows what can happen. Anything can happen. Again, like I've mentioned before, this has came down, the first 2 tournaments came down to the final rack on both shots. Came down to the final rack, so anything is possible. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 drops on the break there. One, 2. Let's see what he can pull off here. Oh, and he's going to miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be a 4-point rack. 4-point rack for Ted. 4-point rack for Ted. That's going to get him up to 14. Going into that final rack. Let's see what he can do. Once Ted finishes up here, we're going to take about a 2 or 3 minute intermission so I can get Mike and Eddie on. I'm going to send Mike and them an invite here pretty soon to get them in the waiting room and get their video set up. And we'll move on to them to finish out the first round. We'll take a 5-minute or so intermission, stretch your legs, grab a drink or whatever, and we'll get the second round started to see who makes the final round. It's been pretty even across the board so far. I mean, Joel had a couple good runs there. Some guys had some chances, just the balls just didn't drop. So that's the way it goes. Here we go. We're going to break rack 5. This is Ted's final rack of the first round. That ended up playing out all right. Let's see what he does here. Not a bad shot there on the 2. Nice shot. Nice shot, Ted. Good leave on the 4. Looks like he can set himself up okay for that 5. Nice, perfect setup there. Slow it down. Made it a little difficulter than it needed to be, but I think it's going to work out. Not a bad shot. So what would you do here? Side pocket or corner pocket? Yeah, I like the side pocket play too. That ball's going to roll a little bit. Lucky a little 50 bucks says Kaufman. Oh! So that's going to be 8 minus 1 is going to give him 7. So a 7-point rack for him to finish it up. That's going to get him up to... It's going to get him up to 21. Now let's just put his score up here, actually. So that's going to get him up to 21 for Ted. So if you guys give me just a minute, I'm going to go ahead and get these guys on. And we'll be right back. I'm going to put you guys on pause here for about, I'm going to say, a couple seconds, like maybe 3 minutes, and I'll be back. So we'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys, we're back. I got these guys up on video now, so I'm going to go ahead and move us on back. Eddie's going to shoot next. Eddie out of Florida is going to be up next. Or, sorry, Eddie out of Texas. Chris is back. Hey, Chris, we got that 9-foot tournament scheduled for Tuesday. So Tuesday night, 9-foot tournament's ready to go. So don't forget about that. It will be there. I'm gonna go ahead and bring us on back to the view of the table here, and we are ready to go. So whenever Eddie's ready to shoot, Eddie can go ahead and start. So let me just give them the thumbs up so they get it on the message, and Eddie can get going. So here we go, Eddie. Break one. For some reason, I'm not getting the whole table in on these corners. So give them just a second, guys. I'm trying to get those two pockets into the view there. I don't know why I can't get them in there. That'll work for now, guys. I'll try and fix it here in just a second. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get this to fit in there for y'all. There we go. So that's better, and we can go ahead and shoot. We're good. So you can go back to shooting. Sorry, buddy. So he dropped one on the break. Eddie's going. We just had to fix the screen there. For some reason, it came up fine on one, and then when I had it on the live, it wasn't showing up very well. So now it's fixed. Not a bad looking shot there. Good English. Brings it back. I've never got to see Eddie shoot before. He does play with the B's and A's out of Texas. Well, that's what I'd rate him based on his Fargo score anyway. It looks like he came to shoot this morning. That's good. Or this afternoon. See what he does on the 7 ball. Not a bad shot. Not a bad shot on the 7 there. Leaves himself perfect for the 8. And he's going to miss on the 8, so that's going to get him a 7-point score. 7-point score to start rack 1. Again, guys, even if we know who's going in, we're not going to stop any player. We're going to let them run all their racks. For points and tournament purposes, at the end of this, we are keeping track of everybody's score. So, yeah, we got it. 7. Thank you. All right, Chris, I see that Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll definitely try to figure out a way to get a 9-foot tournament for you, man. We will get you in on one. For sure, we'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. And here we go, breaking rack 2. Breaking rack 2, Eddie out of Texas. Nice break, decent spread. Let's see what he does here. It looks like he has a pretty decent little run set up. If you accidentally touch the cue or accidental move, as long as it's put back, we've already said we're okay with that. We will make sure that it's on video. I'm watching. If it's not placed right, we'll throw the rack and we'll go back. You know, there's a lot of unforeseen things that may happen during these tournaments that we're trying to mitigate and figure out how to navigate. So just keep that in mind. But so far, our system has worked well, and it's fair for everyone. Let's see what he does here. Not a bad shot. Eddie came to play today. And there it is. Looks like he's going to get a 10 on this rack. Oh, and he missed it. So that'll be an 8-point rack. That'll get him up to 15. Going into rack 3. $15 going into rack 3. He's got a maximum score of 45 points available. So he could take that first round down. The first round record is 44, so it's still possible. It is still possible. And here we go. So drop 2 on the break. See what he does. I'm intrigued. I always like when we get down these last few shooters, seeing who's going to make it, who's not going to make it. Oh, and he misses. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4-point rack. 4-point rack. Yep, 4-point rack, 4-point rack. That's going to get him up to 19. Going into rack 4. 19 going into rack 4. Rack 4. So we're starting to get down here to the nitty and gritty. John and Eddie are tied at 19 right now. Now, if there is, in the result of a tie, there is a 3-rack playoff to break that tie. Unless it's a tie that doesn't matter. Not a bad break. He dropped 2 off the break again there. Let's see what he does.